Hey guys, it's Megan Aller in sales here in Denver, Colorado for First American Title. This week we're going to be talking about attached single-family market updates and how things shaped up for us in November. As you know, if you've been following the attached market for the last 12 months or so, due to the resolution to builder defect laws from 2 years ago, what we've seen consistently for all of 2019 is an increase in inventory between anywhere of 25 to 33% up from what we had expected to see. Now, since we had so much excess inventory in that particular market segment, we were really interested to see if that would taper off to the same degree as the detached market did heading into the end of 2019. Now again, the end of 2019 gives us a really good indication how hot our spring months are going to be by how quickly that inventory tapers off. Now it tapered off not quite to the same degree as our detached market, but it did come down nearly 15.5% from October to November. The faster that information or that market tapers off in inventory, and if demand remains relatively consistent, we could also see a nice little pop in prices at the very end of 2019. Now, what's been nice about that market and seeing that big drop off in inventory is if we compare ourselves year over year for the same month, November to November, we're actually down below where we were in 2018 for active inventory, back down by about 3%. Now, again, under contract units are up 17.5% from where we were 1 year ago, and so it's highly likely that we're going to see that nice little flex up in price points. Over the last 7 years, we've actually seen prices grow by about 5% between October, November, and December. Usually in October, what we expect to see is an average sales price increase of 3.4%. In 2019, we saw 3.1% increase just month over month. Usually in November, we end up seeing about a 1.3% increase. This year, they only went up by 0.5%, but we can expect to see around another 1 to 1.5% increase as we go into December. Now again, that's because inventory is dropping off and demand doesn't drop off quite as drastically. We didn't quite hit the same price expectations as we had hoped to see if we had stayed on the same path, but again, that's due to the resolution of builder defect laws, and we finally have new products coming to market that we've been starved for about a decade. We thought that we'd be closer to $378. We came in at about $362,000, which is still a really fantastic appreciation rate, although things are slowing down out there just a little bit. Now, I hope that you'll stay tuned next week. We're going to start talking about some of your 2020 strategy sheets and when's the most opportune time for you to be a buyer versus a seller going into 2020. We hope that if we're able to help you better advise your buyers and sellers, that we'll get to meet them at our closing tables. We'll see you soon.